I just hope you all know that we don't pay my bills that up. Angel's really unlike it. Just recently, Caitlin Clark, the rising star who's changing the face of women's basketball, just faced a new low. Angel Reese and A'ja Wilson, notorious for their unlikable attitudes and constant drama, have launched fresh attacks on Clark. We got another example, I think, of her on our own podcast, complaining about how she can't afford that $8,000 a month rent payment. It's impeding the first world stupidity. Instead of celebrating her success, these two seem determined to drag her down, with Angel Reese mocking her publicly and A'ja Wilson fanning the flames with divisive comment. She can barely hit layup. She's getting paid $74,000 for the WNS. She's got, I'm sure, endorsement deals into the seven-figure, so that's why she's laughing about this. And she's bragging how much money she makes and she doesn't need her WNBA salary. While Clark remains focused on her game, Reese and Wilson are stirring up controversy, exposing their entitlement and bitterness. Let's break down how these two are turning into the biggest villains in women's sports. Caitlin Clark is not my problem. She's not my enemy. She is. And by the way she's been dressing and showing up. Alright, if you need help paying rent, is an Angel Reese only fan coming up next? I mean, it's kind of the next step. Can't pay the bills, gotta pay the rent. Showing a lot of skin, she looks okay for now. Let's start with Angel Reese, who has been no stranger to stirring up drama, especially when it comes to Caitlin Clark. I just hope you're not now. The WNBA? I don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. She's mimicking. She's mocking most people. Don't come out of college and make $74,000 a year. Average American salary I've read is anywhere between $45,000 to $50,000. Ever since her college days at LSU, Reese has built a reputation not just for her talent, but for her attitude, often overshadowing her actual performance on the court. Instead of allowing her game to speak for itself, Reese seems more focused on clap chasing. Those relative season tickets now. I mean, we might have to. Those are pretty expensive. We'll make sure that we've got the secret nature on that. Our salary. It's like our entire salary to get those. Taking every opportunity to mock and belittle Caitlin Clark. We all remember her infamous gesture during the national championship game. A clear jab at Clark, designed to humiliate rather than compete with dignity. Angel Reese is undermining the lead with her unlikability. The reason why people are jumping on board and everyone's men is they finally found a player who's halfway likable in Caitlin Clark, and who doesn't rub their wealth, privilege, and entitlement down everyone's throat, and forces them like I'm supposed to be special, but it doesn't stop there. Off the court, Reese has doubled down on her disrespectful behavior, publicly boasting about her wealth, her expensive lifestyle, and endorsement deal. She paints herself as the ultimate success story. Angel Reese is the one that is going to hurt people's pocketbooks, while Caitlin Clark is filling up people's pockets. However, it's this constant flaunting of money and status that highlights her sense of entitlement and disconnect from reality. While Reese is busy showing off and complaining about how the WNBA doesn't cover her lavish lifestyle, she fails to understand that the league she's part of is struggling to gain an audience in.